Okay. Hi, good evening everybody. So I'm hopping on because I wanted to demonstrate how to double cleanse or how I double cleanse. And I've said this before, I like to use oil cleansers as my first cleanse. Look how cute this headband is. So my best friend started wearing one and I thought it was just the cutest thing for whenever I do facial demos on myself and stuff. Look how cute that is. So I had to go get one. So I found one. What was I gonna say? Okay, so the benefit of double cleansing is the first cleanse is to remove makeup, to kind of loosen it up, remove makeup, remove excess oil and debris just from the day. Second cleanse is basically more to kind of like to target what your own skin type is or your skin concern. So the second cleanser usually has more active ingredients, whether it be for hydration or for exfoliation, brightening, or treating acne. So the first cleanse is more like a makeup remover. I'm not a huge fan of like the wipes, so it's a little bit too drying on the skin, and especially if you're using that as your only cleanse to remove makeup. That's a big no-no, you guys. You always want to do, if you're going to use cleansing wipes, you want to follow with a cleanser afterwards. So right now I'm just washing my hands. Always wash your face with clean hands, of course. So I'm just washing my face. So, missing some stuff. Okay, so first cleanse. Code of Harmony Oil Cleanser. I am obsessed with this. It's a very clean line. It's a CBD cleanser. And y'all know how I feel about CBD skincare and stuff. So this is going to remove the makeup. And actually, I put on a little bit more makeup just right before this so I can kind of show y'all how it removes it really well. So it goes on dry skin. And I probably use like maybe this much, maybe less. If you do have a lot, or if you do wear a lot of makeup, you will want to use about a dropper full. And you don't have to do it the way I just did. You can just put it on your hands. I was just being a little dramatic. So I will just massage that on. If you bring your makeup down to your neck and your chest, make sure you bring everything down while you're cleansing as well. So my lash girls, just be careful not to get like super close to the eyes or your lashes because it is oil based. Just cleanse. I just like to kind of massage it on. And you can do in circular motion if you do have, makeup or a lot of makeup on. On a daily, I just usually wear CC cream or BB cream and then mixed in with my sunscreen and moisturizer. So it's not a whole lot, but lately I've had a lot of time to put on like eyeshadow and play with that a little bit. Bronzer and all that fun stuff that I never have time to do. So I'll just massage it a few minutes, like I said. And depending on how much you are wearing, you may have to add a little bit more oil. So the cleanser is activated with water. So I just kind of wet my hands. And then same thing. It foams up a little bit. So when you're activating it with water, you do want to, kind of, like I said again, in a circular motion, massage it into the skin. You can also use, I think, micellar water is a popular one as well, but just don't use it by itself. Use it as your first cleanse. Or for drier skin, they have cleansing balms as well. Okay. So on a normal, I would probably just rinse my face off with the water in front of the sink. But we know how messy that gets, so we are going to go, look, I'm already a mess. I'm going to use my facial wipes, just so also you can see how much comes off super easily. Flip it over and use the other side. I'll talk just a little bit more. I'll go gently over my eyes, closer to my lashes. And like I said, the Code of Harmony oil cleanser really works so well with loosening up makeup, and it just feels so good on your skin. I'm totally obsessed with it. So I'm just gonna go kind of closer to the eyes. I do wear concealer, and I do still wear the eyeliner under my eyes. Yeah, I'll just go one more time. Oh crap. Okay, so that is the first cleanse. I don't know if y'all can see. And my skin really is a hot mess right now. So on the wipes, I don't know, can y'all see the dirt? Makeup. I try to put on a lot of foundation and everything. I don't know if y'all can see it. But yeah, so second cleanse, you still want, so for the second cleanser, I use the pumpkin cleanser, and this is a lactic base cleanser, and it's good for all skin type. I've used it for years. Oh, I put too much, so I put about this. I use about this much, a little bit less than this on the normal. My skin is still kind of wet from the first cleanse, even though I wiped it, it's damp. But I should probably wet my hands. So, you just do the same thing. So like I said, second cleanse is to treat your skin condition, your skin concern, whether it be if you're dry, you want to use like a creamy cleanser. If you are oily, acneic, you want to use an active cleanser to treat that or target those specific concerns. I like a little bit of exfoliating ingredient in my cleanser. Sometimes. During the winter months though, I tend to go with a creamier cleanser, like I think it's the Lemieux foaming peptide cleanser. That's my fave. I'll just go over. So also at this point, you can get your cleansing device, which what I'm gonna do is my Skin Buddy, which is my go-to. Although I am loving the silicone brushes like I've mentioned before. So the My Skin Buddy goes on, or you're gonna use it while your skin is wet. First mode is for deep cleansing and exfoliation. Like I said, skin needs to be wet, and then you just do this. You can do this 3 to 5 minutes, or however long you have. If you don't have a full 3 minutes, do it at least 1 or 2. Oops, missing water. And then you're just going to do that in circular motion. So with the My Skin Buddy, this first mode, the deep cleansing mode and exfoliation mode, you'll feel the ultrasonic vibrations, which will pull up dirt and debris from your pores. And there's a little bit of thermal heat that will emulsify that. So it's a really neat device. Like if there's one thing that, or one skincare device that I could recommend, it would be this. When used properly and consistently, it's super effective. So my forehead got a little dry. It still has cleanser, so we're still pushing that in. Still cleansing. So I'm not gonna do my full 3 to 5 minutes, just because of video time. I do go over the lips too though, because it's hydrating. I just turn it off. And then at this point, again, you can rinse over the sink. I will wipe off with facial wipes again. Jeez, my music is so sad tonight. How do you guys cleanse? So what do you use to wipe? Do you just use your towel or like a washcloth? Do you guys, does anybody use a makeup eraser? I love that stuff too. But you have to have like 5 of those, or like 10 if you wear makeup daily and have to use it. I do love them though, because they feel really good on the skin. So I use these are 4x4 cotton gauze, and I get them from Amazon, and I use these on my facials, or during my facials. So I can tell there's still cleanser on my skin, so I'm gonna do it again. So obviously it would be faster. It's probably gonna take like maybe 5 to 7 minutes to do a full double cleanse. But with me talking and doing all this, showing products, of course it's gonna take longer. But, yep. Super quick and easy, and that's a good way to really get rid of dirt, debris, anything that could be on your skin from the day. Because if we aren't properly cleansing and you're applying serums and all that on top, or moisturizers, and then you're sleeping with it, it's pretty much useless because it's not penetrating, so you're almost wasting your product. So make sure you guys cleanse properly. And the way you can check is like after you cleanse. Okay, so for sure there's no more product. After you cleanse, you can get a cotton pad and use a toner and just check your wipes and make sure there's nothing, no trace of makeup or anything else left over. Like at this point, I've got nothing left, but the cold cloth kind of feels really nice. So like I said, also if you bring makeup down, make sure you cleanse down there, because that can cause leaving makeup on and all that stuff and not cleansing properly, it really can't age you because it just kind of sits on top. So that is my double cleanse. So if you, what I'll do is I'll tone as well real quick. And I use the Lemieux Isocell. Almost out. And I'll just wipe. And this is just to make sure I don't have anything left. Ah, lash! Oh, you guys, I know. I'm right there with y'all. All right, squeaky clean. And that is it. So again, my double cleansing, Code of Harmony oil cleanser and pumpkin cleanser, and like the active cleanser, I do alternate through different cleansers. And then I use my Skin Buddy or a silicone brush, okay? And you can alternate that as well, just depending on how your skin is feeling or how it's acting. And that is it, guys. Happy Sunday. Have a good night.